Well, howdy doody. Hey, y'all. For those of you watching back, thank you so much. Nobody's popped on yet, so guys, it's just me and you. If you haven't liked the video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you're watching back. I appreciate all the subscriptions. And guys, guess what? Guess what? I'm going to tell them when somebody hops on. Hopefully some of my besties will hop on. But we have made it over 2,000 subscribers. And guys, that's all you. That's you all. You have brought me over 2,000 subscribers. And I appreciate it so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Was I telling my age? Have y'all seen like the new age heart that they're doing? But this is how we did hearts, you know, in the 90s. That's it. Right there. Now they're doing like something crazy, or we go like this. Look at that. Beauty. But guys, I appreciate it so much. In all seriousness, this channel in such a short period of time has become such an amazing blessing. And I appreciate, all the support you all have given me. It means a lot. As some of the regulars know, I'm trying to work towards monetization, and in order for me to do that, I need your all support. So I appreciate it. Now, if you're watching back and you want to support me, the best way to do that is to watch our videos, to watch the long form videos. Now, in order to get shorts are fine and dandy, but they don't really give me that much time. They don't get me close to my watch hour goal as much as watching long form videos or watching lives. Lives boost the channel and gets me my watch hours, which is my goal. I just need to get them watch hours up. I'm ready and prepared in every other way besides the watch hours, so I really need to get them up. And so the best way is to watch lives or to watch long form videos. Now, I'm supposed to be editing a video right now, but instead I'm on here chit-chatting with you. And so we'll see how this live goes, but after this, I've got to work on a video. For those of you that haven't seen in our shorts, we have a new video coming out. We have babies. We had 7 beautiful puppies born yesterday. And they are just gorgeous and so sweet. They're so cute. They're adorable. And so spring is springing at the farm. We have baby rabbits right now. We have chicks in the brooder. We've got eggs in the incubator. We've got puppies being born. Miss Katie came in heat, and so we're waiting for her second heat. Hola to you. Hello. We're waiting for her second heat so that we can breed her. Spring is so fun on the farm. There's so many babies. There's so many babies. I don't know much Spanish, so all you're gonna get me, all you're probably gonna get out of me is hola. What is it? Hola, ¿cómo estás? What does that mean? What is your name? Is that what that's what it means, right? Hola, hello, what is your name? Right? I haven't I've been out of school for a while now, but they did teach us Spanish in school. But if you don't use it, you lose it. So I lost it. I also, for my language, I took sign language. And I've lost it too. I know just few things that I taught our daughter when she was a baby. For those of you that are hopping on right now, please keep the comments respectful. This is a family channel. If you are new here, if you will double tap that screen, it will give me a like. So just take your finger, just double tap it, and it will give us a like, and obviously help get me in the algorithm groove, and help me become monetized. Help me support my family. Help our dreams come true. This is, it seems very small, like it seems small to double tap the screen and to give it a like, probably for a lot of people, but it's big for us. It helps us reach these goals, and we've got dreams and ambitions and things that we would love to do, but we can't do them as quickly without your support. And so your support really does mean more than just double tapping the screen. So I thank everybody for doing that. Looks like live is running really slow. There's not hardly anybody on here, which is kind of sad. It's Friday. Where's everybody at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? What's that? How's that song? Hello? Hello, how are you? How are you doing? For those of you that are new as well, I was going to say we are a homesteading, farmsteading channel. Mostly big emphasis on farmsteading. We raise animals, and I always say a feral child, but we have chickens and quail, and rabbits, and we've had goats and horses and cattle, and what else? Ducks. We have later goals of raising pigs. So we are a farmsteading, homesteading channel. I like to do these lives just to have fun, to communicate, to get to know people. Do you have cats? I do not. We had a barn cat who was a stray, who came to the farm, and he was loved. He was genuinely loved. And sadly he passed away. Somebody actually poisoned him. And he came home and was suffering severely. And so we had to put him down. Unfortunately, it was very hard. It was very hard for all of us. His name was Ralphie. And since then, we have not been able to get another cat. He just left. He left a space in our heart, so unless we have another cat just show up out of the blue, we will probably not have another cat. I don't want to say that for sure, but we've not really looked for another one to replace him. He's been passed for probably 2 years. It was just hard, It's hard to watch him suffer, we don't know, how it happened or exactly what happened. We just know that he was suffering and unfortunately had to be euthanized, which is unfortunate. Because cats on a farm are worth their weight in gold if they're a good cat. And he truly was a wonderful addition. He actually showed up. We had neighbors that had cats, and they just continued to let them breed. They never did get any of them fixed. And they would just continue to breed. And there was multiple cats that were up there, and he was part of a litter that I can only assume he was the runt. And they just kind of pushed him out, I believe, because he was a male. Which there was other males up there, but I can only assume that he was the smallest, and the larger males pushed him out of the group. And we had parts of animals just showing up. So we would open the barn door, and there would be, pieces of mice, lizard, birds, just all kinds of stuff at the door. And it wasn't every day, but it was so often that I was like, what in the world is going on? And my husband's like, I think we have a cat. And so then we started putting out food, cat food. And he started coming around and showing his little face. And then he got to where we could touch him. And before he passed away, he was absolutely beautiful. He was a black cat, and he had big golden eyes. His eyes were just mesmerizing. And he was trained to be around the chicks and the chickens. And he was trained to be around our livestock guardian dog. That's another issue, is training a livestock guardian dog to be okay with a cat being around. We have to start from kittens, and to be honest, training a kitten to be a barn cat just doesn't sound like fun to me. Also, I don't believe another cat could take his place. So, unfortunately, he did pass away, and he has not been replaced since. Now we do see his siblings running around every once in a while. We actually had a young male that I believe was one of his siblings that looks just like him show up at our house the other day, the farm, and he's kind of wild, but I don't necessarily want to encourage him to come down there, just so we don't get attached or something happen to our chicks. We raise hundreds, a couple hundred chickens a year, and we have chicks out, and cats are bad to kill baby chicks, and so you really have to be careful allowing cats around them, and you really have to be sure that they're trained to be around chickens. Actually, I have a video where I was working in the garden, and I looked up, you can see it in the video, that I say, what in the world was that? I think is what it was. And there was a black cat that was running through our yard and had a chick in its mouth, and it was screaming. Of course, the chick was screaming. And I looked up, and it was running through the garden. I don't think it seen me. And when it seen me, it dropped the chick. So you have to be careful about that, because cats are bad to unalive baby chicks pretty quickly. Anybody else have any questions for me? We are running slow this evening. This is so odd. By this point, I would have had 80, 90 people on here. It's so odd. It's probably where I haven't posted this week much. We have been really busy. And it's been, it's kind of been nice having the break. And I've been able to focus on other things. We got our loofah gourd seeds in. Super excited about these. I need to get them potted and planted like yesterday, like 3 days ago. Yesterday I really need to get them done. All the pots that I had, seed starting pots, though, got thrown away, unfortunately. And I need to check under the house to make sure that there's not any down there before I go buy more. Because I'm only going to plant, we're going to trellis these. I'm going to plant them out here in the kitchen garden instead of the big garden. That way we can grow quite a bit of these. Has anybody ever raised loofahs before? I'm excited about the possibility of the loofahs, the loofah gourds. I've seen people use them, obviously, for their body. I've seen people make, like homemade soap and put them in the soap. I've seen people use them to clean with, like as a scrubber, to wash dishes with. I've also seen a girl who recently takes the larger ones and she makes nesting box material out of them for the chickens, which I think should be a great idea. Has anybody ever raised them? Have you ever used any? If you have, what do you use the loofah gourds for? Here are, we have to start them now in order for them to be planted after our first frost. Well, let me see. Can be spaced 3 feet apart. Hold on. Can be started indoors or out. More information. Let me see. If started indoors, we recommend sowing biodegradable. Okay, let's see. It says on here Loofah gourds can be harvested at 110 days to 120 days. So they take a long time. Also, if you're interested in these, I believe I got these off of Amazon. Trying to find the brand. Seed Needs is the brand. And I got it off of Amazon. I think they were like $5. $5 or $6. And there is 30 seeds in here. Each seed packet contains roughly 30 heirloom seeds. So I went ahead and just got the smaller pack because loofahs are inherently large vines that create a lot of pods. From my understanding, one plant can produce like 25 gourds. So if everything works out, I think I'll have plenty of seeds to save back. Also, I feel like the loofah gourds is going to be something that you don't need to plant every year. Where there's going to be so many, I feel like I could probably just plant them like every couple years and get away with it. So we'll just have to see. I wish this live would have done better this evening. This is so odd. Where is everybody at? Where are all the people? Nobody's carrying on a conversation either. It's so odd. It's like silence. I'm completely unused to this. It's very odd. You have 3 cats? What are your cats' names? We live kind of on the outskirts of town, and people tend to drop cats off. That's something that happens a lot, which is unfortunate. But we did have a kitten that was dropped off of here one time, and our neighbor ended up taking it. They wanted it, and we named her Roxy, like as in Roxanne. Roxy. And then we've had Ralphie. Ralphie and Roxy. When you have so many animals, though, that you name, you run out of names. And so now I have a hard time naming rabbits. Because we have, a lot of rabbits in a year. A lot. And a lot of chickens. We don't hardly name our chickens. Our original chickens are older chickens we name. But a lot of my chickens now, my newer chickens, don't even have names. Hi, Alex. How are you? How are you doing? It's been a slow evening on live. I'm used to having like 80... 90 people on here by now. I've been on here for almost 20 minutes and it is running slow. So bump up the chat so we can have a conversation. How are you doing and how is the weather where you're at? We are having sleet right now, freezing rain. And I don't know what the temperature is. My phone usually says, it doesn't say. But we have been up to like 60 degrees Fahrenheit this week. And now we are getting ready to get like 6 inches of snow. And right now we have freezing rain. It's not fun. It's a tease. It's a tease. Because you can be outside in your t-shirt during the day. But as soon as the sun goes down, it gets so cold. And then we've had a good week besides the rain this week. And we've had severe flooding this week. Yesterday, there was places that were like flooded. So we've had a lot of rain. But it's been, nice during the day. Like midday, it's been nice. But now the temperature's dropping. It's getting ready to freeze and be cold and miserable. The weather's unpredictable here as well. It's crazy. And pain. I'm sorry, that stinks. Don't you feel like the cold weather and the rain brings pain? Like, I've got carpal tunnel in my wrist where it's been raining the last couple of days. My wrist hurts so bad. I have it in both hands, but it's just been this wrist. And have you seen, like, the video where that guy tells you to do this when you have carpal tunnel? This makes it worse. This hurts so bad. This is so painful. It hurts so bad through there. And my back, I don't even know what I did to my back. I'm walking around like an 80-year-old, and I think it's just the rain. I think it's the cold in the evenings and the rain. I feel good all day. And then in the evenings, besides my wrist hurts pretty bad. Actually, the day that we had the real bad rain, or maybe the night before that, I couldn't feel my hands. Which is, with carpal tunnel, it's, you know, it's pretty normal to, like, well, I don't know if it's normal. It's normal for me to have carpal tunnel. It's a common side effect, I believe, to not feel your hands. And so I couldn't feel my hands or, like, my fingers. Like, right now, the feeling in my fingers is not, it's not strong. And the older I get, the more, like, the less sensation I have in my fingers. Like, I can use my hands. I feel this in my hands. But just, like, the sensation in my fingers is very weak. And my hands are very weak, which I have carpal tunnel, and I can't think of the name of the condition. But it's where your hands and your feet go numb. And I have that as well. And then, of course, the older I've gotten, I've had carpal tunnel since I was 16 years old. The older I've gotten, the less I feel in my hands. You said I feel like I'm 99. My back hurts. Legs hurt. Head hurts. The joys of winter. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what my deal is, because my back's hurting for no reason. Absolutely no reason. Like, I stand up. I told my husband today, I was walking to the truck. We were leaving, and my knee was just popping. As I was walking, I told my husband, I said, that's how you know you're old. When you walk and your knee is popping as you walk. Like, that's not normal. That shouldn't happen. It's the first time it's ever happened to me, and I could feel the aging in my knee. Winter can go back where it came from. Absolutely. Absolutely. I completely agree with you. It can. It can. What's worse is, like, we're having spring days and then winter nights. And then now they're giving like a blizzard coming. It's not really a blizzard, but like 6 inches of snow next week and 30-degree temperatures, and it's going to be cold. And miserable after we've been having, like, short sleeve or just, like, thin long sleeve or thin jacket weather. And now we're going back. It's raining snow right now. It's sleeting outside, which is awful. I completely agree with you, though. It can totally go back to where it came from. It is not wanted here. Wasn't invited. I didn't even invite it. You know, like, how rude to show up when you're not even invited, right? Right? Am I right? Okay, question. I'm doing something different this year. Y'all tell me what you think. So every year we have struggled to raise pumpkins. Every year. Something has went wrong. Frost has hit it. Chickens have eaten them. I don't know. It's just been a struggle every year. So this year, I let pumpkins that we bought rot, and then I just threw them out. I just threw the seeds out, and then I threw hay and manure, rabbit manure and hay out of the rabbitry and covered the pumpkin seeds with it. So I've done all kinds of breeds of pumpkins, the little tiny ones, the larger pumpkins, the colored ones. I just threw them all in one area, and then I covered them with hay and manure. Do y'all think it'll work? I feel like, because it's not spring yet. Okay, so my thought process is, if I throw them out now, because they take a while. You know how pumpkins are. They take a while. If I throw them out now on the ground, because it'd be like seed starting, right? So if I throw them out now and I cover them up with a manure, which obviously is going to be good, decent soil, and cover them up and then just don't touch them. Like, just pretend like they don't exist. Just let them do their thing. Pretend like they don't exist. I think that it'll work. Cause like, how many times have you like heard of somebody like throwing a pumpkin out? I remember when we were kids, like we carved pumpkins. We would just throw them out in the yard, and then at least one pumpkin would come up. I just need one pumpkin plant. You know, like I just need, well, maybe two, like a male and a female to produce a baby. I just need one pumpkin plant to, you know, work. And so, well, too, you know, y'all know, you catch my drift. So I'm thinking that if I just throw them all out there and then, you know, pretend like they're dead to me, just don't touch them, just don't bother them, that they might work. That's the only thing I can think. This is the last resort effort. I almost feel like I've already done too much by covering them with hay and manure. I didn't even cover them with soil. I literally just threw the seeds. Like, I busted the tomato, I was going to say, the pumpkin open, sprinkled the seeds on the ground. I just threw them. Like, I just scattered them and then let be what, you know, would be. So I'm hoping that that'll work this year. The main thing is keeping the chickens out of them, because the chickens literally destroyed them last year. I tried my best to save them, but free range chickens. So hopefully we won't have any free range this year. Due to the hounds now that we have. So we're probably not going to have any free range chickens. But that's what I'm going to do. And does anybody have any experience with strawberries? So we planted what we thought were ever-bearing strawberries last year. They were not. I can't think of what's the does anybody know the opposite of ever-bearing, where it's just like seasonal, like you only get like 2 weeks of the strawberries and then that's it? Well, that's the breed that we accidentally planted. We thought that they were supposed to be ever-bearing. I think we got lied to. And so they produced for a very short season last year. It was like 2 weeks. The chickens got in them and destroyed most of them because free-range chickens. And they just didn't produce hardly any. I'm trying to think what month it was. Maybe June. They didn't produce 2 months. It was literally like 2 weeks that they produced, and it wasn't enough to, you know, like make anything with. Like, I couldn't make any preserves or anything. Like, we just ate them fresh. But I want to see how they do this year. Maybe I'm hoping maybe it was just like where they were first planted, you know, like it was something fluky. I don't think it was. But we're going to see how they do this year. But I had watched videos on, correct me if I'm wrong, if some of you all know, that you cut the mother, right? And you save the daughter. Am I correct? There's some way to, like, do the strawberries. The strawberry bed is a lot. It's a lot. And they're choking each other out. And I don't know if it would be best to just rip them all up because they're not ever-bearing, and just replace them with ever-bearing, or trim these back and see how they do. I really don't know. So does anybody have any experience with raising like a bed of strawberries? We have them in a raised bed. Does anybody have an experience with that? Because I know like spring's coming, so these things have to be done. But also our thornless blackberry bush is mahoosive, and it is already producing buds on it. And I have Easter lilies out here in my flower beds producing. So I know, you know, like it's around the corner. Like I know spring is trying to spring. Trying to spring. And so I'm thinking of that saying, spring has sprung, but it hasn't sprung. It's trying. And so I know that I'm going to have to, you know, do some things with the beds soon. We went ahead, was it the day before yesterday, and cleaned up a good part of the area. I left what'd you call them, branches? The stems of the okra up all winter, and so we went ahead and ripped them out. We cleaned up all the weeds and stuff that was around where we planted the cantaloupe last year, where the hay bed is, where we put straw and hay. It's next to the raised beds. I really think we probably just need to put another raised bed there. I think that, because that would make 4 raised beds. Would it make 4? It would make 4 raised beds. And I feel like we probably just need to put another one there. And then that whole top part would be raised beds. Because 2 of them are made, one's made up completely of strawberries. The other one is got that massive blackberry bush there. In hindsight, maybe it probably wasn't the best idea to put it in a raised bed. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. So it is what it is. Because it's huge. It's like, I don't know. It's, the stems on it are like 7 foot long. No joke. And then we use that other one, the bigger raised beds, for just like miscellaneous stuff. We had peppers and seasonings like thyme and stuff in it last year. We put onions in it. What else do we have in it? Radishes. I tried kohlrabi in it. I think it was in that one and it didn't work. My day was really good. So we just had puppies born yesterday. And I am totally and completely in absolute love with them. If you have not seen the shorts, you have got to go see the shorts. I'm in love. This is the first time I've ever, even in my adult life, this is the first time I've, even from childhood to adult, this is the first time I've ever had a dog have puppies. And they're just so cute. And she's just so tired. She's so exhausted. And I know that feeling from having my own kid. But they're absolutely adorable. They have their sweet little faces and they just all day long. And she just ignores the crap out of them. They'll just like whine and she could care less. But she is such a good mom. And she licks on them constantly. Like they'll be dead asleep and she'll start licking on them. And they start whining. I don't know why she does that. I don't know why she wakes them up. But she has 7. And the little runt is actually like almost an exact twin to Tilly, which is our other our puppy from her first litter, that somebody else had her. So the story behind the mama, Bonnie, my husband's friend died. He passed away, and him and my husband were good hunting buddies. And he died. He passed away while they were hunting. It was really, really sad. It was awful. It was a bad time. And he unfortunately passed away, and his family gave my husband his dog, one of them. And we got a puppy out of her before the man had passed away. And so she means, the world to us. And we're excited that she's had puppies. And we're excited, that we get to have that little piece as well. It's fun. It's fun. And so, but it's my first time ever having puppies. And I don't know. I'm in love, like I want to spend all my time there. Just in her little, what do you call that? I don't know. In her room. I thought this glass was broke. Now tell me how this glass would be broke and hold drink at the same time. I was looking at the seam on the side. Have you seen how everybody is complaining about the ball mason jars that they've made now? They said that they're like awful. The new mason jars. I don't know if I have any new ones. But they're saying they're bad to crack and chip. They're bad to, like, have issues. Which makes sense because everything's went downhill. I am drinking hot sweet tea. Southern sweet tea. And of course, I'm redneck, so it's in a mason jar. I haven't had tea in a long time because I've been trying to drink more water. I have still been drinking pop. I'm trying to break myself from it. But I've set a rule that in the morning, until I've drinking water without milk, no, buddy, this is the United States of America. And we are south. We are in the south. I'm in Appalachia, and we do not drink it with milk. We drink it with sugar. Well, I'll show you. Okay, so this is my sweet tea jug. And I fill it up with about that much sugar. And this is all me. I'm the only one that drinks this hardly. So I fill this pitcher up to about here. Now, if other people are drinking it, I'll fill it to about there. The same spot. And so it gets about that much sugar. And then I boil my tea bag. I don't do hot water and then pour it over the tea. No siree. I do about that much sugar from the bottom to the top. And then I boil my tea bag in the water, and then I pour it into here. So I fill it up with about that much water. And then I pour the tea in with the water and the sugar. And then you get Southern sweet tea. A heart attack in a jug. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful, but this is what we drink in the South. It's a lot of sugar. It's a lot of sugar. I'm not lying. It's a lot of sugar. But you gotta have that much sugar. Well, let me see. It's marked. So that's 2 liters. That's probably 1 liter. Right? So I probably, or like 2 quarts is right here. So I probably fill it up with like 1 liter of sugar. It's so bad. It's so bad. And then you pour the hot water and the and the warm water on top, and you stir it together. Yeah, you'll have to, because I don't know how English do it, but we don't add milk. Is your all's tea more like coffee though? Because we add milk to our coffee. And cream and sugar. Those are common things to add to your coffee. We, boil our water. Or, we have I don't know if you can see it. So this is our coffee making station. We put a spoonful of coffee. Then this is our water. It heats up. And then you can add milk and sugar and cream or creamer to it. And that, I feel like it's more like coffee. I feel like English people drink tea like coffee. It's odd. What is your all's tea made out of? What's your tea made out of? When you all drink it, like, what's in your tea bags? That's what I guess I'm trying to say. Because coffee is coffee bean. But you can make tea out of chamomile and There's like Earl Grey tea. I don't even know what Earl Grey tea. We use Lipton's sweet tea. That's what we use. Hold on, let me see if I can find the bag. So this is our tea. See? I don't know what's in it. It's black tea. It says picked at the peak of freshness. That's what it says. This is Lipton's tea. I don't even, what's the ingredients? Let's see. Okay, the ingredients are orange Pico and Pico cut black tea is what it says. That's what it says. Can y'all see that? I don't know. Can you see it? It's right. It's right here. Right there. So that's it. So let me see. This don't even tell you how to do it like the sweet way, because the sweet way is the southern way is to boil the tea bag in the water. I think more northern people. Eric, are you all on here? How do you all make sweet tea? Do you boil the water and then put the tea bag in, or do you boil the tea bag in the water? Because I think it's more of a southern, more like a southern way of doing it, to boil the tea bag in the water. I think it's more southern. This is the only type of tea a true southerner will drink, which is the black tea. That's it. That's it right here. Yeah, see, the southern way of doing it, which it's just more, it's just the more southern way. Like if you live, below the Mason-Dixon line, you boil the tea bag in the water. So I have a special pot that's black, seasoned like a coffee pot, that is just for tea. It's just for tea. Here it is. Here's my teapot, and it's it's black. It's black on the inside from all the tea. Can you see? Stained black from the tea. Even the tip. You see? That used to be silver. But that's, it's just for my tea. But you put the tea bag in the boiling water. Well, you boil the water with the tea bag in it. So you don't boil the water and then put the tea bag in. You put the tea bag in and then you let them come to a boil together. Yeah. And then you add lots and lots of sugar. Lots. Like a half a bag of sugar. And then water. And then you stir it all together and you drink it all up. That's the southern way of making it. It goes completely against what the box says, though. The box says, let's see. Fill half a pitcher with boiling water and add 4 tea bags for 3 minutes. See, I don't feel like it gets the right amount of flavor, And for most Southerners, this would be too light of a tea. Like it's opaque. You can kind of see through it. I had, growing up, my best friend's mom and my mother-in-law both. They let their tea sit. They let it steep for like 10 minutes or longer. So they'll boil it. Then they let it sit in the water for a while. They do multiple tea bags too. So they like it really, really tea. So instead of using one tea bag like I would do, you could kind of see through mine. They use 2, 3, 4 tea bags. Then they let it steep for 10 minutes in the hot water. I don't necessarily, I mean, it's okay if somebody else makes it, but I don't, to drink it hot, I just like 1 tea bag in it. Now, if you're drinking it cold, and I'm an oddball for drinking hot sweet tea. A lot of people will not drink sweet tea hot. They like it with ice in it. My husband will not drink sweet tea hot. But I think that's mostly from growing up poor. I think that's really what it is. My mom would make sweet tea, and we would go through like 2 gallons a day. But that was all we had to drink besides, like tap water. We didn't really drink milk. My brother would drink milk. My dad would drink milk, but I didn't really drink milk. And so I would drink it hot. My brother likes it hot. I think we would just drink it as soon as it was made, but anyways, before I tell you how I do mine, I don't speak for the whole England, but the tea bag in the cup boil. So you put the tea bag in the cup, boil the kettle, pour the boiling water over the tea bag, let steep for a bit, and then add milk. I cannot imagine adding milk to this. I can't. Eric, can you imagine adding milk to tea? Like, in your mind, can you imagine? Have you ever had milk and tea together? I can't even, in my mind, I can't even fathom what that would taste like. To me, it would taste like soured milk. Don't it curdle in the heat? Don't it make it funky? It's horrible. So there's no way. I don't think I could. I would try it, but I can't even fathom what it tastes like. You know what? I've got tea over there. It's got a lot of sugar in it. Let me just try. I'm gonna get me a cup. Do you put cold milk in it or warm milk? Is it cold milk? Tell me before I make it. Okay, I got my cup. Ooh, cold milk. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit because I don't want to waste it. This is gold. Okay, so tea. Ooh. How much milk do you put in? Like a couple teaspoons? Tablespoon? How much milk do you put in? I can't. I'm kind of nervous. Do you do like a splash of milk? A dab? A dribble? I'm just gonna do it. Let me put some milk in here. Okay, I did like a dab. Okay, I did like a splash. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Let me get a spoon. All I've got is a fork. Let me stir it. All right. Ooh. I tell you all the time, I'll try something once. Okay. Bottoms up. That's actually not bad. That's actually good. It tastes like coffee. Maybe it's the cup. Maybe the cup's seasoned. It tastes like coffee. It don't taste bad. Eric, you gotta try it. Hi. Jewel, we are trying tea. We're trying tea with milk. I've never tried tea with milk. And we have an Englishman on here on live, and they've talked me into trying tea with milk. Let me clean my palate. Let me get a drink of water. I'll clean my palate. Just to make sure that I'm going to clean my palate. Y'all don't mind me rinsing my mouth out. Hold on. You're half English, half Irish. I'm using black tea. Lipton's black tea. Okay. My palate is clean. Okay. Let me try it again. I don't know. Kind of tastes like coffee. It just tastes like coffee. It just tastes like... Well, I was drinking sweet tea. Southern sweet tea. Appalachian sweet tea. And they got me talked into this. I'll have to try it with a different kind of tea. But it tastes like coffee. I don't know. It tastes like coffee. I can't... Yeah, it just tastes creamy. It tastes better than expected. It wasn't bad. It's not bad. I'm just used to drinking black tea. I've had chamomile and stuff like that, and I'm not that big of a fan. So maybe if I had I don't know. That water tastes pretty good. Maybe if I had it with a different kind of tea. It just tastes creamy. Like, I don't know, it just has like a cream taste to it. Like I don't know, like a coffee taste. Like a coffee with creamer. I don't know how to explain it. It's just what it tastes like to me. Eric, you'll have to try it and tell me what you think. Tell me if you think it tastes like coffee. Have Amanda try it too. It was just, I don't know, I did like a splash of tea and a splash of coffee. Or milk. And it tasted very coffee tasting. Yeah, try it. Let me know what you think. I'm serious because I really want to know if it's just me. If I'm just a weirdo. I think that I don't know, it just tastes there is no other description for it besides just creamy. Just like, almost like creamer. Like, you know, when you have like coffee and you just have like a plain creamer. Like it's just, you know, like a plain creamer. Nothing like, nothing added like hazelnut or something like that, but just plain creamer is what it tastes like to me. But I use a lot of sugar. No, you won't be able to call me. You can get on my my information though, and my email is on there. You can give me an email. You can send me an email. Send it to me by email. It's in the description. If you go to my page, my email is. You got the baby?
Yeah, I just got done giving them a bath.
Did you just have a bath?
Yeah. He got blow dried and everything.
Oh, y'all want to see the baby? Hey, bud.
He's not a baby.
He's not.
He's
really
8.
He hates the blow dryer. But...
Yeah, well, I didn't want to have to hand dry him. He's a floof of hair.
He's ready to be trimmed. He needs a haircut.
Yeah, I'm going to let him bounce. So.
This is Ollie.
Oliver Mason.
He's Ollie boy. He's Ollie boy. All right. Let him go potty.
Yeah. He's going to go potty.
Yeah, make me a video and then email it to me. Or do you have a channel? If you got a channel, you could probably just post it on YouTube.
Go potty.
Or you can email it to me. Just whatever you want to do. I just, I don't know. Hi, sweet girl.
Hey.
What are you into?
And I'm watching a show.
Oh.
I don't know if y'all do this, but you watch a show like 5 times after you've already watched it. I do that a lot. And this is
She
like my third
watches-
time watching it.
You watch The Croods, right?
Yeah, The Croods and Dragon's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm on The Croods.
She likes rewatching stuff.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Well, but I'll be thinking about the part on the very end, so I'll forget the rest of it, so then I'll just rewatch it to remember it all.
Mm-hmm. Did you just get a look at that mane and the...
Well, no, I had my hair in a braid, and I was like, well, I had it clipped in that way it didn't get in the tub.
Yeah.
So I just clipped it in.
She's got a lot of hair, that girl.
Yeah. Mange full of hair.
Yeah, mine's looking rough right now, too. I need to...
Oh,
I have to get a shower. Oh.
Mm.
She got her first silky egg. You watch How I Met Your Mother and Reba? It's funny. My father-in-law watches Reba a lot.
I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna take it back.
I got her a trio. Well, we hatched a silky Bantam cross hen. Well, we didn't hatch it. Our friend hatched it, and she brought the chick to me because the girl that she had hatched it off for, she didn't want a silky Bantam cross. And, well, it's kind of tiny compared to our regulars, so...
We thought it was gonna be really, really small, but yeah,
So, here is the silky egg. Here is our Kuka Moran egg, and then here is... Hold on. Oh, I got an egg rolling.
You want me to grab it?
Stay put, bud.
Stay.
And there is our Bantam.
Bantam.
So this is a silky Banny. This is a Bantam, and then this. Oh, I just broke it.
Oh.
I just broke it.
No.
And then here's the comparison between these two. I'm gonna have to hold that one that way. Just dropped it.
You might.
It doesn't look bigger, but it is bigger a little bit.
Is it gooing?
No, I'll feed it to the dog.
You do, or you could save it for breakfast if it's not that bad.
It's cracked enough it might get us sick. Will you sit it in the thing over there?
I didn't know.
But yeah. So I got her a
Rooster.
a rooster and a hen, and we named the.
This is one of the newer hens. It's laying that color.
It's a green egg. I don't know if you can see it very well.
It's a little smaller.
Can you see where it's green? I don't know if you can probably see it better that way. It's more green.
Yeah.
It's long.
It
but
is.
But
I think she's a younger hen.
we named the rooster. Do you all remember the 80s? Maybe it was before the 80s, but I remember watching it growing up. That was the rooster whose name was Cockburn, and he'd say, "I say."
I've never seen it, but that's what she's always saying. And then the hen's name is Lily.
And
We've
then
had a tiger lily, Cami Lily. It was Cami. It's supposed to be Cami,
no, it was Cami Rose.
but then I named her Cami.
No, you had Lily and Popcorn, And then you had
Tiger Lily. All the animals.
So this one is Lillian.
No, it's just Lily.
Oh, you called her Lillian earlier today. And then Cockburn from the cartoon. So he was a white rooster. And he said, I say.
We didn't know they had blue earmuffs and we found out.
Earlobes.
Earlobes. I just call them earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Because it's like the muff of their ear, isn't it? What?
It's their earlobe.
Yeah.
Because this is your earlobe, right?
Yeah. I guess.
And then that's your ear.
Ear hole.
Ear hole. Ear flap. Their ear flaps are blue. But anyways, they're so cute. And I'm so excited for her to have her very own, like, breeding pair.
Yeah.
And she'll be able to hatch off. It'll be so fun.
Well, I won. We were like, she traded a rabbit for it. And I was so excited. And all that. I was so excited. But you want me to tell you a little story? I've been wanting a Holland Lop so bad. Daddy told me it was a Holland Lop. And I was sending.
Well, he didn't tell you it was a Holland Lop. He just didn't tell you it wasn't a Holland Lop.
No, he said.
He just made you think it was a
No,
Holland Lop.
No, he said it was a Holland Lop. He said it was like one of the Angors or whatever they.
Oh.
Yeah, he told me it was a Holland Lop.
Well, anyway, she thought it was a Holland Lop, but I traded one of our rabbits, for a breeding pair of Baney Silky crosses.
Yeah.
The male looks more like a Baney,
Yeah.
but he has like a mohawk.
Yeah, it's.
And then, or not a mohawk, he has like a what's it?
Little like.
Hold on, let me think of what it is. It's a business in the front, party in the back. Mullet.
Mullet.
It's that's awful that I had to remember it like that. He had a mullet. He has a mullet. Cockburn has a mullet, and then Lillian or Lily has just a little thing on top.
Now, Batty, she has the whole ordeal.
Yeah, I've got to trim Batty's thing so she can see.
Yeah, Batty comes
with her eyeballs. Mm-hmm. What is that? All the water. Well, guys, I've been on here for about an hour, and this live has drug. It has been very slow.
I hopped on for a little bit.
I was on here for like 20 minutes before anybody I knew popped on, and I was just talking to myself. If y'all watch it back, I was just
talking to the moon.
Talking to the moon. Like we say all the time.
Yeah.
Talking to the moon. So anyways, but I appreciate everybody that's been on. You have a nice night too, Jewel. I appreciate everybody that's been on, and hopefully we can have a better one next time. It's been slow. I'm really excited about my loofahs, though. I don't know if any of y'all was on earlier, but I got my loofahs, and I'm so excited about it. So y'all pray for them, and hopefully they'll do well this year. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the support. Oh, speaking of that, guys, I've made it to 2,000 subscribers. It's over 2,000. 2002.
Maybe.
I think it said 2002.
Earlier.
Well, hopefully I didn't go down 2 more. But earlier,
I think it was like this morning. Here, let me check real quick.
She's going to check. So, I hit 2,000 yesterday and woke up this morning with 2 more subscribers. So, hopefully we can meet our watch hour goal this year. It makes me hopeful.
I'm on my show. Let's see.
I think
2003.
I think last month I got over 70 subscribers. 71, I think. Yep, so I've gotten a subscriber since this morning. Let's see.
I checked it. I don't think I checked it.
It looks like a 0, but that's a 3. So 2003.
Yeah, 2003.
Yeah, I think, let me see.
Oh, if y'all ain't seen, you'll have to go check out our shorts because we got little babies.
So let me see. In the last 40, okay, hold on. Last 7 days, I've gotten 7 subscribers. Which is pretty good for not even posting any videos this week. The last 28 days, I've gotten 115. The last 90 days, I've gotten 232. And the last 365 days. So, let me see.
Ow.
I've gotten, well, it says from February to, because the month just started, or the year just started. So, from February February 8th. No, okay, it was a year. So from February 8th all the way to this February, I've gotten 780.
That's not bad.
So I'm proud of it. I'm not saying it to brag because literally it's been the support of other people. So let me see. This month of February, I got 9. Last month, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. Last month, I got 134.
Plus.
So January is what's bumped me. So January, I got 134, and December, I got 55. So January, I guess, was a good month for me. And it says since 2025, so just in the month of 2025, so from January 1st till February 6th, I've gotten 140 subscribers, and then in 2024, I got 834.
That's a lot.
And then the whole lifetime, I've gotten 2,003, obviously. So
That's pretty good.
it's because of you guys, though. Mm-hmm. It's because of your support and you all watching my channel. You've got 116?
Good, girl.
And you got 84? Good job. That was Eric. She just called you a girl, Eric. She said, good girl.
I was talking. I didn't realize he said it too.
She's my kid. She's mine. Yep. No denying it. Here, she was so proud of you.
Let's see if you can see. I'm doing the hearts right now. Look on there.
No. She was so proud of you, Eric. Good job, bud.
Yeah, good job, girl. Well, didn't Lillian say she hit some?
Julie.
Julie.
Mm-hmm. Julie. He said, LOL, whatever.
It happens on them new jobs. If y'all hear echo, I have it turned up.
All right, guys. But thank you all for the support. Seriously, I appreciate it. And it means a lot, you know. I'm trying to reach my goal this year, and I can't do it without the support of you guys. And you all know that because you're trying to get your all's channels going too. But guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, guys, we're going to see you later. What is it?
Somebody send the hundreds.
Is that you?
Possibly.
Oh.
I'm sending them all. I'm just going through the buttons and hitting them.
I try to be a support as much as I can. I can't really watch everybody's videos obviously all the time, and so I try my best. But I appreciate it. And I want to see you all grow just as much as I want to grow. And it's a community, so we have to work together. But anyways, I just keep on talking. All right. See you guys. See ya. Bye. See you later. Let me see.
Bye.